Camelot 331 here, and Starbucks is going wild, son. Look, serious talk. I don't know if you've been paying attention, but Starbucks has had a very long and very unflattering year this year, with a lot of crazy allegations of illegal union busting tactics, like closing stores that plan on voting for unionization, withholding pay for members of their team who do the same thing, promising to increase pay for people who vote against unionization, stuff like that. A lot of crazy stuff's going on. So there's an onslaught of lawsuits just going ham, all right? In a world with just mochas and shit and frappes, which I don't know what any of that means, because I'm going to be honest, I drink Monster because I'm a man. I'm a boomer. There's a reason they call it boomer juice, because it's delicious. Look, no. Starbucks is going ham, boys. And this current lawsuit is quite disturbing when you find out what it's actually about and what actually happened to spawn all this. So before we get into it, make sure you like this video, all right? Make sure you subscribe. That's very damn important. Hit the bell, I guess. Apparently that's important too. I had no idea until just recently. And don't forget to give your boy a kiss and follow me on Instagram and message me on there. But anyways, let's jump right into this nonsense. So this says, the disturbing allegations Starbucks is being sued for. Can you damn believe it, son? It says, judging by the company's continuing tirade against its workers, it looks like the letter fell on deaf ears, which this letter was from 4 U.S. senators. Last week, corporate Starbucks illegally tried to get law enforcement to physically break up a group of picketing employees. Now, in the latest chapter of Starbucks' downward spiral, the company has proved it will try pretty much anything to justify terminating pro-union employees, including accusing them of assault and kidnapping. Yes, it really happened. Guys, you ready for this shit? I'm not joking. Did you just hear what I just said? Assault and kidnapping. Starbucks accusing employees. Damn. Look, guys, real quick. I think unions are a good thing in most cases. All right? I think there needs to be checks and balances. There's places that are unionized, and fear of being unionized for companies should encourage them to give better benefits and treat their customers, or their employees and customers, but employees with respect. So I like the checks and balances, all right? You know, I feel like all power for any one thing is a bad thing. So regardless of your opinion on that, you know, there's illegal stuff happening. But this is the most illegal, I think. It says, South Carolina stands with Starbucks employees. It says, in perhaps its most unflattering allegation so far, which clearly is saying something, 8 South Carolina employees are accusing Starbucks of defamation and abusing the legal process in violation of state law. In August, when the former Anderson, South Carolina workers asked for a raise, their manager sicked the police on them, insisting they be arrested for kidnapping and assault. The manager called a district manager, falsely reporting that the benefit-seeking employees were forcefully detaining her in the store, which I'm going to be honest, sounds like a Karen kind of thing. Sounds like something Karens would actually do. Say, you're detaining me, when actually they're not. The following weeks were filled with an investigation from local authorities. Officers reportedly even came to the employees' homes. Their findings, South Carolina law enforcement said the employees didn't do anything wrong. Can you damn believe it? Can you damn believe it? Sounds to me like the Starbucks manager was Karen as hell. She was a grade A, level 70, tier 6 stacked Karen, and she was ready to clap some ass so hard that she'd get some people arrested over the shit. No, it ain't changing. We're not done. It says, this isn't the first time a local authority has been forced to stand between corporate Starbucks and its workers. In September, Starbucks was sued by New York City for a nearly identical firing. The termination violated NYC's Just Cause rule, which went into effect July 4th, 2021. This law was created specifically to protect fast food industry workers and says that employers cannot legally fire an employee without evidence of a fireable offense. The South Carolina investigation came after the store's unanimous union election in June. Rest in peace. So far, over 240 Starbucks nationwide have successfully voted to unionize. The coffee giant might be winning a streak concerning its fall menu, but its public actions are much tougher to digest. Can you damn believe this? Can you damn believe this? At a time When every other week we're hearing about Starbucks do something insane, this is where we're at. This is where we're at right now. And it's pretty damn shocking. It's pretty damn shocking that the company would go along with this kidnapping and assault deal and arresting their workers just for picketing. Keep in mind, that's completely legal. But it's all good. Don't worry about it. But not only are employees having to deal with this, employees are still having to deal with the everyday mundane-ass life, terribleness, and disrespect of normal-ass retail life. This says right here, got sent home from my shift today for asking the other supervisor to hand off the floor to me when she was supposed to. Manager said I had an aggressive tone and we'd talk about it another day. I will not be coming back another day. This is something that I wish, like, I think back now, and to be honest, at the end of my career, I did do this. But when I was at GameStop, you know, I was always straight edge and like always, you know, yes, sir, trying to do everything I can, you know, just let my district manager and other people walk all over me. Dude, if I could be there right now, and at the end of my career, I was kind of like this. I said no to a lot of shit. But I just wish I could be like, yeah, I'm not going to do that. You can find somebody else to do that. I'm not going to do that. Like, I would do that for almost every situation, especially the cringy shit GameStop employees have to go through now. But this says right here, good for you. If management can't treat you with the respect you deserve, then they don't deserve to have you working for them. I completely agree with that. I got rehired and worked the worst shift I've ever had at Starbucks tonight and thought about this myself. How this job really feels like an abusive and toxic relationship. It's so draining. Takes everything out of me. Physically and mentally breaks me down. Puts me in such a negative mindset. Makes me feel like I'm not good enough. Yet I come back from my next shift thinking things will somehow get better and push myself to make it through. I tell myself things that this job will be okay, while simultaneously on the verge of a mental breakdown from never being staffed properly, endless tasks with never enough time, unrealistic expectations, and constant stress. I usually somehow start to question my willingness to quit, so then I don't, in hopes, think things will magically improve. I'm finally quitting as well for the second time. I'm finally done with this toxic job and being overworked, underpaid, and putting my mental health on the line. I used to hear coworkers mention that this job was like an abusive relationship, but now I truly have experienced it all these years. I've been exhausted and pushed past my limits, yet I'd always come to the next shift working as hard as possible just to be knocked down again. Overjoyed you made it to the other side. And this is very, very important, actually. Very, very important, because the day I left GameStop, and I know I bring that up a lot, but it's like my only job experience is GameStop and a couple other retail places. And I came back every day just getting beat down again. It didn't matter if I was ranking number one. It didn't matter if I was top in sales, top in pro, top in whatever damn metric they were going for at the time. It didn't matter at the end of the day. The next day I came in, knocked down. Next day, knocked down. Next day, knocked down. Every single day. The day I left, I was literally overcome with just joy and like positive emotion for days. So much so that I was so excited to like put my resume out there and start looking for other jobs. So I was doing it all day, every day for days. Just filling out applications and putting my resume out there. It was very exciting. And there was never a point where I was sad. Still to this day, I don't give a damn. I'm so glad I'm not there. So when you find yourself in situations like this, if you're protesting or picketing or just asking for a raise and you're getting told that you assaulted and detained somebody, that is insane to me. You want to know why the store manager claimed that she was assaulted when the employees at that Starbucks asked for a raise? It's because when she forced herself out of the store, past the employees, she brushed up against one of them voluntarily and then claimed she was assaulted. That's where we're at right now. It's pretty disgusting to me, but what do you think about this goofy-ass lawsuit that Starbucks is facing? Do you think they should be doing these illegal tactics? Arresting people, firing people, withholding wages or pay if they don't vote the way they want them to vote? Or claiming that they assaulted and kidnapped you? No, thank you. Tell me what you think in the comments. If you work at Starbucks, please message me. Tell me down below your experience. Like this video, subscribe, and all that good jazz. And please, please try to get some help if you're in one of these tight-ass situations. There is always a way out. I know it doesn't seem like it, but there is. So until next time, get the hell on it, doggone it. Bye. Yeah. Ooh.